if you got that now where you can actually see fighters and think that's amazing, I want to add that to my game? And are you building your game every single day from the people that you're interacting with now in terms of coaching, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean, your gym, your network, those people that you're training with, are you picking up those pieces and then just upping your game every single time now?
Yeah, 100%. I think it always comes back to like taking what works for you, discarding what doesn't, and just building on your strengths, reducing your weaknesses. Like that hasn't really changed from London, to be fair. I feel like my mindset in that respect has always been really good, even when I was training back in London. You know what I mean? So none of that really changes. I think my style's becoming, I'm starting to have a better understanding and like clearer picture on how my style is going to develop. Because I obviously, like, for so long I would fight on the back foot, like most of my fights, bar maybe like the last three or four, were predominantly all back foot. You know, and I still love fighting on the back foot. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love making people miss. Like, it makes me, I don't know what it is. It makes me happy. You know, it almost feels even better than winning by KO for me. You know what I mean? But I think to win convincingly in Thailand, at least on like RWS and like entertainment shows, you have, as a foreigner, you have to have, either you got to have something different about you, or you have to be very efficient at going forward as well. You know, because when I think you go up against the elite Thais and like the high level Thais, it's going to be very, especially if they're femur as well, like it's going to be very hard to beat them on the back foot. You know, so for me, it's just like I want to have both. You know, I think to be a good femur, you need to understand the weaknesses that a femur has. To be a good Muay Thai, you need to understand the weaknesses a Muay Thai has. So like for me, they're kind of opposite styles, and I want to have both. I want to have elements of both of them, you know. And I think my training at Bangtao is like, it's definitely reflecting that a lot. I've got like Yodvicha, who's like someone who I've binge watched since I first found Muay Thai. Like my first like year or two of finding Muay Thai, I used to watch Yodvicha all the time. I remember even messaging him one time saying that I'd love to be coached by you one day, you know. And then now he's literally my main trainer now, which is crazy, you know. And like he's like one of the best forward fighters, probably the best clinch fighter out of his era, you know. So that's wicked. And I've got another trainer called Crew Corn, who he holds pads for me. I do PTs with him and stuff, and he knows I like to fight off the back foot. He knows I like to fake a lot, and he works and kind of blends like my femur style and just adding and refining my femur style. And then when I go to the ring, I don't think about what I want to do. I just kind of let it happen now. I just let the story unfold, and then I'll go away. I've watched my fight a good few times, know where I need to tidy up. And I'm happy with how it's progressing. You know, I wanna have that mix. I wanna be able to blend femur and Muay Thai together. I don't think there's like a lot of guys who are doing that. At least not in the way that I see myself doing it anyway. You know, so yeah.